Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby. Good morning, Vikings fans. How are we doing out there in purple and gold land? My beautiful, beautiful fan base. We have the best fan base in all of football. Like, I don't know. It's just some. Did you guys see the game? It was a couple of games last year. I'm not trying to go on a tangent here. Couple of games last, especially that Chargers game. We took over their stadium. It was skull chants all over LA. Like, what? Best fan base in all of football. Whatever. Just our tradition now. The skull chant and the. Alright, never mind. So, I have a little mixed feeling about. Well, not really mixed feeling, but there's always pros and cons. But this Danielle Hunter's contract. I mean, come on. There's two sides to every story. Then there's the truth. Okay, now. Danielle Hunter has been one of the most underpaid players in the NFL. Just based on the talent he brings to the field. Now, I understand the last couple years he's been injured, but I'm optimistic about him coming back 100%. And injuries, you can't. They're unpredictable. Anybody can get injured on any snap. All these. Adam Thielen got injured last year. Well, it wasn't. It was a season-ending injury, and it was like we were gone far in the year. But it wasn't a career-ending injury. Danielle Hunter's injury. What scared me was the neck injury. He got over the neck injury. Okay, came back 100%. That's what everybody was worried about. That's why the Vikings were like, we don't know. And he was kind of holding out. And even me, I was like, what are you talking about holding out? You have a neck injury. Like, players don't just bounce back like quick from that. But I guess he knew what he was talking about. I guess he had that confidence. I guess he knew how he felt, And he came back the same exact sack machine that he's been. He showed it. So we were like, okay. And then what happens? A pec injury, another season-ending injury. So I understand why a lot of fans are like, you know what? No, we can't. This dude, no. And the contract, like the way these contracts are, man, it's like if you don't understand them or if you don't do your research, you'll just get lost in the sauce, okay? Because with the signing bonuses and all these different different kind of restructuring, all these different kind of restructures or different ways you can restructure the contract, all the way that money could be transferred and money could be tied up and all of it into all these different kind of bonuses or whatever, just to save the cap hit on a player. In Danielle's case, the Vikings kept kicking the can down the road again, and you can't really blame him because he wasn't healthy. He wasn't healthy. He hasn't been healthy the last couple, especially that 2020 season. Okay, like it scared everybody. Like, okay, this dude, we don't know. Now, last year, the pec injury, like I was saying, anybody can bounce back from that. It's a very common injury in the NFL, but not the neck. If you have a neck season-ending injury, like this could affect you down the road, and teams could be, a little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little scared, I guess. A little careful. A little. Kind of not sure if they want to keep you in that organization. That's a very intense injury. Okay, most people can't just bounce back from that, but he did, and a lot of people, and I've been kind of hearing, I've been kind of back and forth with some Vikings fans, and I've been kind of hearing a lot of people They didn't want him to come back. I think the Vikings did the right thing. With a player like Danielle Hunter, the youngest player to reach 50 sacks. Okay, he's been completely underpaid. Like, look at these numbers. All of these dudes who look. I'm gonna put it on the screen here. You can see what I'm saying. Look at all of these players. That their contracts are Joey Bosa's contract. Danielle Hunter is better. He's better than TJ Watt. Yes, I said it. The number speaks for itself. He's better than TJ Watt. He's better than Joey Bosa. He's better than Myles Garrett, Khalil Mack. Max. Who the hell is Max Crosby? Von Miller. All of these pass rushers. We're talking about Danielle Hunter here. Okay, so I understand, the Vikings kind of restructured the contract a couple times, and the big thing is we just signed him back, and the cap hit is going to be crazy, because of the money he was owed, the bonuses, and you guys know how contracts works. Once you tie this player up and keep extending him and keep restructuring the contract to where you're putting a lot of money into bonuses, it becomes dead money. You owe it to this player unless you're gonna get rid of him or cut him and kind of take your losses and you don't have to pay him all the contract money, but you gotta pay that dead money. It's weird. It's weird. I don't feel like getting into that right now because it could be confusing as hell. But we owed him a lot of money, and a lot of people wanted him cut or traded or whatever. I think they did the right thing. This is a pass happy league, so it means it is a pass rusher happy league too. With a Danielle Hunter in there, QBs can't have. What are they gonna do? Do a lot of screenplays? With Danielle Hunter in there, teams are gonna think twice about how they attack the Vikings. Okay, now every contract is different. Every restructure is different. Now we're gonna have to pay him. We were gonna have to pay him a lot of money this year, because of previous years. But also next year too. We won't have to pay him a lot of money next year. Well, depending on how he goes this year. Listen, there's always a possibility for a restructure. Just like Adam Thielen. Thielen was scheduled to make 17, and his video is coming up to the Adam Thielen video, the Harry. I like what they're doing. I don't like that Kirk's contract. I don't, and all the Captain Kirk fans are just listen. I don't hate Kirk. I like Kirk. I really, really like Kirk Cousins. He's a great quarterback. He is just not worth the money we're paying him. Another 40 mil. He's a 500 quarterback. Now you could say, the regime that was here, and Zimmer wasn't a quarterback happy. He wasn't a Kirk happy, coach or whatever. And O'Connell, I actually think O'Connell is gonna bring the best out of Kirk. He's played with him before. They're familiar with each other. The new system that he's gonna implement, I think is gonna be a Kirk Cousins happy system. Like, I swear to God, this year coming up, like, a lot of people have a lot to prove. Danielle Hunter has a lot to prove. Kirk Cousins has a lot to prove. These two, for different reasons, but they got to show their worth. Okay, Danielle, the last couple seasons, he's been injured, and I think he bounces back because the neck is not bothering him anymore. Thank goodness. And the dude he's only 27 years old, and he is a sack machine. Pay the man. What are people talking about? Oh my God, the cap. Listen, we're gonna have to let some people go. You cannot let a caliber of a player like that go. I would have let Kirk go before him. And that's a hard decision because the numbers that Kirk put up in a system like Zimmer, in a Zimmer system, I mean, you can be like, okay, he is scheduled, he is anticipated to be just top 5 because he wasn't top 5 last season. Listen, I did the Kirk Cousins video. Go watch it. Go see what I'm talking about. The numbers are there. Everything are right there. The only thing he was top 5 in was interception. He had like 7 interceptions on the year. which was tied for third. Everything else, it was like ninth. Completion percentage was like 13, sixth. It's really, really weird how Kirk is a 500 quarterback, because he's not supposed to be, but he is. It's like it's something there. It's something there. What is he, cursed or something? Well, he's not cursed. The amount of money he's made in his career here is not cursed. But back to Danielle Hunter. We just can't afford to let a guy like that go. We just can't. We can't. Like, we're going to be doing another team a favor. So eat the cap hit right now. You know, if he go out there and he has a Pro Bowl season, like how he did the 2018 and 2019 season, like, no wonder why the guy wanted a restructure. I mean, like, look at these contracts from other pass rushers. Are you serious? If we had Danielle Hunter all last year, we make the playoffs. That is not even a if. There's no if, ands, or buts about that. We have Danielle last season. We make the damn playoffs. Okay. Period. All those close games. What was it, like a record for the closest games ever? You think Danielle, and then we finished like amongst the league? No. We didn't finish among the league's worst in sacks, because there was a lot of sacks before Danielle got injured. I mean, like the D-line did their thing too, but it would have been more sacks with Danielle there. It would have been more a better defensive plays with Danielle there. It would have been a more QB pressure, so our linebackers can roam freely, and our DBs. He just, even if he don't get a sack, he just impact the game in a way better way. Like, he has a tremendous impact on the game. He's just a playmaker. He's a quarterback nightmare. He is an Aaron Rodgers nightmare. Bring him back. They had to pay that $18 million signing bonus. The season is not even close to starting yet. Okay. Now, that's not even the salary. It was just the money he's owed. But I like what they're doing. Now, we're going to let some people go. And they restructure. There's a lot of restructuring going on. And, you know, we're going to break it down. I'm going to break it down in other videos coming up. That the Harrison Smith restructure, I like that. Keep the hitman. Are you serious? Yes, of course. Like, we're going to let some of our stars go. Like I said, we're going to have to let some of our stars go. I mean, or Quez is just a restructuring machine, you know, him and Robin, and they do their thing, because I honestly think that same exact team from last year, I mean, with a couple pieces moved from here to there, guys like Anthony Barrs probably won't be coming back because his contract is over. He's a free agent, or he comes back on a better deal. I doubt it, because he has had to always restructure his contract a couple times. He did it a few times and took less money. Like, the Jets wanted him for like a gazillion dollars, and he wanted to stay with us. I don't know if we're going to pay him the money that he wants. I don't know what's going on. But I think they're trying to run it back with that same roster, or almost the same roster, because we were just a few plays every time from winning games. You know, and with Danielle back healthy, hopefully he plays healthy the whole season, because like I was saying, I'm pretty optimistic. The neck injury is different from the pec injury. So he comes back, and he's like, we're getting dudes like Irv back. You know, Thielen is staying. Harrison Smith is staying. Eric Kendricks is staying. Right? Hopefully. Yeah, he's staying. So I mean, like, everybody's coming back. Xavier Woods is not coming back. But the boy Bynum, you saw where he showed flashes last season. I'll take Bynum and Harrison Smith up top. Now we got to worry about corners. But this is why Danielle is so essential. With Danielle in there, QBs won't even have time. They won't even have time. Our pass rush sucked last season. Anybody could throw on the Vikings. So, you know, a lot of people have mixed feelings, and I understand them, because he's been injured the last couple years, so they think he's not worth it. I think he's worth it. Just look at the man numbers. It speaks for itself when he's healthy, and I'm pretty sure he's coming back healthy. Injury could happen to anybody, but hopefully he doesn't get injured. and he's worth the money. He's worth the money. They restructured Adam Thielen contract. You don't go out and have back-to-back Pro Bowl season and your contract and it don't get restructured. Adam Thielen, 2017, it was like $17 million. He went out and had 2 back-to-back seasons, restructured the contract, $64 million. This is how the business work. You got to listen, go back, please look at the list of those players who earn more money over Danielle Hunter, and you tell me if he's worth the money. I think he's worth the boatload of money. I don't think he's going to get that in his career. He'll probably get closer. But if I'm Danielle Hunter, I'm like, are you crazy? Y'all are paying dudes twice as more than me, and I'm better than them? How would you feel? Listen, it's a business. I love my team, but it's a business, and it is what it is. So big ups to the Vikings for doing the right thing, and they're restructuring other contracts. They're turning other money to signing bonuses and all of that. There's all kinds of different. I can't think of everything right now, but there's all kinds of different ways to restructure contracts. But we have the sack machine back. We have a couple of key guys back. Kirk is back, and I think he's with the right regime. He's with the right head coach, and hopefully he'll kind of bring this whatever he can bring out of him. Yeah, I'm a happy fan. But I'll catch you guys later. Adam Thielen video coming up. Harry the Hitman video coming up. Got a few new guys. The boy Hicks, we just signed him. Yeah, stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe, like the videos, leave some comments, let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Am I out of my mind here? Danielle Hunter don't deserve that money? Let me know what you think, man, in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe. Catch you guys later. Skol, baby.